mo trending. Now mo trying to be a visionary. So on brand provide security. Am I easy enough and declare election? And that's another more train. That's another more train. Here offer. What ye? As I'm okay na easy seminar now. Say the way is your front. Makachiro said the law is the supreme authority of this state. Go to die or say all grievances be against the ECR, against the NDCR. Go to court.
Yomo bibia kwaba emfambra mega TV and platform we eso. In fact, NPP phone himself still now more apaimu enti ombetimi ayuso the Electoral Commission no ediaje Ablekuma City no. But enye sa na etie. We Mr. Asani Tano or a political analyst na ochiremu logic na NPP for play no. They think say oh, they say there yena ye appointee Electoral Commission no. Enti yesusu se saa die we ye pe someone ni say ya you have to do it in that same order. Now Mr. Asani Tano chiremu Electoral Commission is so attractive who say MPP for opposition. Enti no say no ade bia MPP for be you so mon baby no it will be against of them because omu city no and as omu office no and ombe lusu. Enti for that matter no they won't listen to MPP ombeko so aye the also ye enti a ene Electoral Commission it na say almost omu rerun election about 19 police stations in the Ablekuma North. Yenkweti in some of the tuba ewo NEAT FM. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a NEAT FM, right? Jerry ni show no eso. Yakoba e beto aso.
The UP tradition, NPP no. You will not be surprised about the happenings today when it comes to our political dispensation.
Am I then?
There are a group of people say if they are not in the helm of affairs, anybody who is in the helm of affairs is useless. And say enye omo na asem a favor or more. Anybody whom the issue favors is not necessary or it's useless. Now, if you want to get to know them properly, read the biography of Kwame Nkrumah. Now, I'm sure I can say that's the autobiography. I'm sure I can say on one case na true yeniti, and yet accurate. But Kwame Nkrumah had no reason to lie about the UGCC and the tradition of Ghana when it comes to our history. Now, and NPP Akoti School, which is supposed to be their ideological school,
but how said the NPP cannot? Are you saying it's a one more and you're legitimate?
Maybe. So much ideological school. And this is so ATB.
And this is the normal theatre.
Meaning power. Gone where the days now Nkrumah say ideological institution now it was to trade everybody in Ghana, not partisan lines. The UP kicked against it because they thought it was for Nkrumah alone. We had one party state those days. And the one-party state was not forced on Ghanaians. There was a referendum. And Ghanaian, the majority voted for yes to have a one-party state. The UP never agreed. And that one-party state was started because Nkrumah viewed them as Nkrofo sebe. Now, omo additional too much compared to the UP tradition. In most of the ministers in Nkrumah's administration, now omo a highest degree kurapono just about dodwana no monko university dodwana. That is why we have somebody like the friend is the late DC Kwachi oda no one are not represented that constituency no obey a popular part because one in school na nko animbia no nimro foka into no bubugum. Now, fast forward to today's NPP. Any their modus operandi. It has turned into something else. The only difference today is that these days they are not throwing bombs, but they can train people as we have known before, they can also manipulate things. And I'm happy, Sir George admitted, said the EC and their chairs can be manipulated and can be intimidated. Now, George is insinuating, sir, the electoral commissioner and their deputies are being manipulated, intimidated. Now, when we said same thing, when we said the electoral commissioner was being manipulated, George Mo Eji Achinye, to the point that the first time in the history of the world, not just Africa, in the whole world, Ayakotuaba, Neyatumi announced 5 or more different kinds of election results. To the point that even out of the report, one of them we had more than 100%. It has never happened in any country across the globe. If it were to be a different party, CPP, NDC, or any other party in power other than the NPP, that particular announcement of 6 or 5 electoral results, don't forget, Dr. Baumia, this overwhelming defeat, our Babonte considered defeat. The NPP had a say. Behind closed doors, we declare in terms of, we consider in terms of.
That wasn't the official statement of it.
Whatever it is, it came out.
And right. I say Bibeka.
Yes, whatever it is.
It doesn't mean that your official position of the party.
And NDC phone the can say we considered too early. Was his own party.
As some of the party people.
And I'm saying, say, and yes, CPP no buy no can't say. But Dr. Baumia, you consider too early. Mm-hmm. It is his own party, regardless of where it was coming from. It came out, right? Fast forward to where we are today regards the Ablekuma North. Sanke Kobane say NDC won NPP won the 2024 election and they are still in power. Ablekuma North would have taken 1 month for them to have a representative to the parliament. And it will also be that.
Now your assumption, Ben,
assumption. Your assumption, precedence, cano, and see what Techiman sound. Bayre, any former deputy local government minister.
And when they said there was a declaration.
A declaration that was done without pink sheets. But they did it wrongly. They declared.
As the court.
Oh,
court.
When was it? The adjudication made. Go and read the Japadia document. I may come on person but whether we pay Japadia document is authentic. It is true.
But you be anyway.
That be what you mentioned.
It
was true. It was true then, and it is true today. Sir, at the time when the judiciary appeared to have been manipulated and tilted, our Mwankasa or national security coordinator and Beka, Yaman Beka, Omono Mudis Asem, Entina Basun Bayre Oluzuye, right? Now, Yambra Assembly are better to we. Initially, the contested polling stations were about 64, Meboa. And now, Omubo Bohua and Naro Yebedu 34. The 34 was the main bone of contention until Enrechi Omuko Shia. And yes, sir, NDC, any CPP na ho. And yes, sir, NDC rep, any CPP rep, and Omuko Trahona is quiet the ONU. A NPP or more nominee or more representative that they trusted him. Say, Nakojina name. And this is not the first time Gary Akojino my name. In fact, you know who the course during the ballot and crap Gary Nima Kombe popular. Now, in that process, they went through again before I even come there. Orabos Masari had gone to Parliament per invitation to declare say aka 3 contested polling stations into one onim any other thing apart from that 3. Yanto anka ankosro anso. Omuko IPAC meeting between these two parties. Omuba be who say NPP for the documents are back. Any easy for a chere in Crawford authenticate about 18 out of the 34 or so. Emma NDC for G2 say ampa the mode buy no a twice because we have seen the verification by the various EC officials and I say no party reps, right? Enti yabejiatum. NDC agreed. NPP agreed.
On the 18th.
Yes. Say yifimu.
Yes.
And no more can say. EC. The akano. Mwankasa monko transi. Munhwehwem na monfa ehumra yemra. EC ko transi ehwehwem ebibiano. It came out said that 19 nkwa de.
There be 16.
16. Okay.
Because not 3 outstanding.
Okay. That's yes. So that's 16 nkwa de. Obia ni ho aba out abe authenticate.
Presiding officers in NT.
Yeah, the POs
obia no.
Yes. NT when the aka as I said say be kura mpa this year rerun.
But easy answers to questions to answer. Because easy about the saying that all this while. I say me ye chira.
And na George Kai want here.
Okay, say.
Or say the EC is being manipulated. It means that the EC was manipulated then. You understand? What can we do? Or say now the EC. Okay, let me.
Unless the menya EC.
Okay.
Because it's a make cardia show now they want to us.
Okay.
Say EC, I say you be so almost say. About the saying idea. Da. Moko koko shia ya nomania. Even one call IPAC meeting so. Now formation way ain't me ama. About the saying that Dr. Sarubos Makoye presentation.
In fact, no
our parliament.
A contempt of parliament.
Now all the figures we call to one as information where you're heading and him. What happened?
Mark, what happened? I perceive. Say, don't let us sit here. Even though the EC officials are incompetent. Don't let us sit here and assume, say, what we put out there, say they are incompetent. We are right. They are very competent. But they were being manipulated, in my opinion, by unseen hands. And I said, people who then felt, say, yeah, I appointed mobile until you must do our bidding. That is what was happening, in my opinion. Until the EC tried to cover up things. So, see, I'm baby, I bedu, pepesu, I bedu, I can't to net bro. Not just say, EC no, omo ato adaho. Until almost one dream, no one himself look. Say ya koso edi nkrofwe omo dictatorship achiu say ya ndi achiu omo aba fofrey ombe yiye nti identity na nokro na ewo ho ne yenka na preko. This is why they have brought up all these things. And you see, Mark, you can be loyal to somebody in a negative way. Eba be dum pempen so bi ba trust adwo say na obi say na we mo so ade na ye trust mo adwojo yesa ye we ene ye we e kira ne sa no mano. In today themselves, they have done an introspective analysis of themselves, of their modus operandi. No more say masa. Adi no party for fraud abano. Ye den kra ombe pam ye. Inti monso amodi ye ba ye no dia mo kire no masa. No credit that one ye be to after all no mo opposition. Muntumi nye ehwe no credit na yaka no. And indeed you can the MPP cannot do.
Is there manipulation that causes that?
George can want it.
I me say me in fact George say na me
na wo
can me ji too man can challenge him.
Wo fana say
I can be challenging him.
Wo fana say me yes I don't know friend ba.
Asema kan so me te waze o. Logic be na we play. Me say sa asem na o kan ye no. Sa asem na o kan na me say me nji ntu mu. It will catch them say me make reference to the George aka me te waze. Asema o kan say yes is being manipulated. And then besides say one more so me can say George say ma kan me ntu mu. Who can yes manipulation? Eho e na me gina.
Until you also you don't also believe that the George can no correct. This can be manipulated.
Minjinde.
Okay.
Unless one catch them so almost one ye be. Then may you saw another reference point. Because move from them when I catch them say easy has been manipulated. What are you telling me?
Mark they make and I'm say when I want him as ye. Me say per the George o kan kire one na wo se wo person obeti. Say they are being manipulated now. It means that they are vulnerable to be manipulated.
I said me bisa no when
it means that they were manipulated then to announce 6 results. They were manipulated then to skew a friend say for more Montreal for 4 years. Obi anya represented NDC force move for almost try
but South was ma mo so makaka kai. South was said mo present here there no. And misrepresentation.
In terms of
sound and ye easy as a mo.
Did they
ba mo de bibia kwa kwese yi.
There been said that party
time I'm rather da home. Yeah, what time yeah the district. Na yi senate mi akọ ye. Elect time ben and no more the tea. Say wo no many nyina no must come to play
ben no more the time ben no more the mark and you na we president. And then now we anya youth anya despite media. There be anya despite media and na government. No what can say we a deputy a NIT FM whatever. The thing is that it was a government in power.
Yo.
And the government dey here high. When they appoint easy. When they appoint local government minister. Eya ban bi anya despite media. Enti abami na try see hwe hama we mu nyina ban. Enti what I'm trying to say is say if the EC is being manipulated today as George is trying to portray one, it means that EC was manipulated then. And indeed, we have sat outside and perceived the EC to be incompetent in the sense that we perceive them to be a group of people who were being manipulated by the NPP. And right? And tisa nipa na mo appointing say onko Simon name aye owura gari ni mako. Wakotra ho oni NDC4 any EC4. Omo akoye de so omo ye nyina omo agree on the final issue. Na ene mo se mo be boycott wa. And just say you yourself you know say probably you lost the election. And that because of the good things that we are seeing today, the good indicators in terms of the economy, and in normal cost the possibility say mo kokoto abani biemu ye beto ama the incumbent no high into any yam boycott into any yam kokot. But you see, like I said, no, say pa NPP adia in favor omo na ombetra ho say adia no say ya no kura pa, they will find many means, they will delay the process, they will take you to court, they will do everything to obstruct justice. It is not different unless somebody who has not read the history of the UP. They have not changed and they never changed. In fact, the same thing, their communicators, they are able to school them. Say, and that's one thing I like about them. Their propaganda is so consistent that say omo can say spectacle here Asani you say black and Timonko can say white. Who bet you need FM say George can say white. Who be a UTV na obiti ho no say white. Who be a friend say Joy no be to ho also say white. As we speak now, their pundits are trying to insinuate say 24-hour economy. It is not different from Ghana beyond it. Hey, these people, they are insinuating, say, feed Ghana, no? It is not different from a planting for food and job. More planting for food and job, can we? Mo say pro. As we speak, even though the feed Ghana, no, its full implementation has not taken place. Machines are bow and yet machines. You are here saying, say, everything that the government is doing today, the 24-hour economy that you said, say, NDC for TSC, Namona Motiasian, and now you are saying, say, that thing is not different from feed Ghana, any Ghana beyond aid. Mark, TSC and ye. And for me, in conclusion, Mark Jerry, the rerun must be done, and of course, their interlocutory injunction or model akotosono. You share the court so beka. Okay. Na you there be just meeting and never more. No because meeting almost say anya ipact meeting beka NPP. So the bet here the woman the mountain. And then whatever because I'm tempted to believe say Abia normal rescind the court decision. Well, if they rescind fine, it will be better for all of us because we are running a democracy and we shouldn't make it look as dictatorship and as a democracy na you choose so here. And yet medasi need 100.9 Baba Mohobe, we answer my call, Betty Fosso. But, answer Mamfa way. Where is it, Mike Jerry, please, can you ask the MPP man to leave you? Oh. Where is it, Jomo? Also, the euphoria and anticipation around the election in Ablekuma North between the two major political parties should not take attention away from security-related matters prior to the elections, during and after the exercise. Knowing the existing tension, we said never again to happenings in Ayawaso West Wagon. Hence,
the need to walk the talk this time around on the supposed survey conducted regarding the NPP flagbearership race. The least said, the better. Jomo, Okuase Festus. We say good morning to you, McJerry. Or say, why NPP people are crying for? And what shows that they have won the elections? Well, Gordon Abuji and Odiabe. We say, McJerry, when the NDC and some citizens were criticizing the bad work the EC was doing some years back, the same NPP were defending the EC. The likes of Nanabi and GMK didn't agree with. So if they have now seen the EC is bad, then they should help us change them. That's a more. Please let Daniel know that Baumia is the best man for Ghana. He is winning the NPP. Take it. Mystic Wonder said it is clear that Ablekuma North constituency is the stronghold for the NPP. So why are they running away? The re-election or the rerun of the 19 polling station, the 24-hour economy is doable and game changer. And also not the other. Ag Builder. Also, the new patriotic party needs a leader who is young and capable of delivering to his promises and has the nation and party at heart, like Dr. Brian Echampo, the people's choice. TK the Spintex. Or say Mahama flavor has taken over the whole country. Give it up, JDM, more fire. Or Parity Frisuhum. Also, Electoral Commission boss should remember what the NDC can do to her. He wanted to deceive her. Condolences to my brother Kwame Odai, family of Suhum. Or Pari, another Frisumaba. George! Any other matter or any rebuttal?
Mark.
Yeah.
I'm saying, me offer. Asumani. Say, Asani, sorry, offer.
I don't know about it. A friend Asani Tano.
Say, Ubusana Sem. Sisi a otie kro Ubusana say na yire ho tesan a sabi odi NPP bebem. Asem bia obebusani bia no obefa ho baabi e de NPP abetwe na hyem abo NPP yam kakra. Esan se asem a ubusani efa UP ho ben. Asem a ubusani efa 24-hour economy ho ben. Asem pa ubusani efa feed Ghana ho ben. Enso miame wofa wo obefa kwa bia so akotwe NPP na yenko redi enkroma biography ni die efa ho ben. Asem na aba na yeka. Asem na yeka no enye me na Mr. T issue no. Isi na nkasa na wode betu dwa se. Aba na yekoto ye no. Aka Ablekuma North parliamentary elections results no. Omuntumi nkoleti. Na 19 December no mde betu dwa se security issue. Wodi yemfa ne se abandada no yantumi ama omo sa security no. Ena aban foforo aba. Wodi yemfa ne sa. Ena aban foforo ne baaye no bosumi nsia nie. So yantumi. Ena yesi omra parliament na omachirichirim. Okọ parliament no ena wo se aka miensa. Ena onu de onim. Na miensa na aka no yekoda sori ya. Yes na sanso abeka se aka dunkrum 19. Ena yesi da bi. Wo is no wonni ho kwan sa. Sa wo ho kwan ya obi otumi determine eye court.
But now the awoka na me na onya adwen se yekoda sori ya. Wo se aka gaza na aka. Na je se yisini ni obi anhia o.
Ode obi hia na me ni ho. Yekoda sori ya. Ena yisini de krata ba.
Now party
yisini no de krata na ba ya. Enya me party na de krata ba ya. Sabi
director of elections no.
Enya MPP na de krata na ba ya. Enya NDC na de krata na ba ya. Sabi me offer Asani Ekansim bi wo say enya despite media. Ena wo de krata na ba ya. Krata na ba ya de na nsa hwase Electoral Commission of Ghana. Isi. Ena wo de ba ya no say Ablekuma North no afedi ye kwa akoto aba no e wo 19 polling stations. NPP force there be Ghana no eyemra ene ye de chichiri isi no na sa emra na ye de chichiri isi na mo ho kwan se mo conduct elections no sa emra na so ahye se ye kwasi ye rerun e wo ba bia esese ye court ni nyina ka Ghana mra ne ho na ye kase da bi isi woni ho kwan sa esan se ebisi wo domi kwa benya enye isi ni na obed ka se ye nko rerun election e wo A or B polling stations ye court enu nti sade ensuo ye no saa so ne se awia so ye yemfa the same kwan ne so ye court na court to say bo based on evidence ana ade a me wo no me gidi say se mo koto e bia 30 polling stations 100 15 10 ye no obi ani asem but as at now isi no woni ho kwan saa eno ni asema ye kan e tietietia etuwa no afa 24-hour economy ho ben asemo yi aye kan no efa 24-hour economy uben ya mi wofa wadwen ya begina hanu ma wo boy yem se NPP de ade ne nkoyafa de we ade na chese we ekoyafa obi anka se ekomafa ana ekoyafa de ka ne se ekwan na isi efa so no sabi enya ne mra kwan no na yadwiri mu yesusu se ensem bia threatening bia the national chairman of NDC we ye cabinet member when the president na dwiri bom akwatra radio so aka afa isi ni hu no eno ebetumi di ehunhun bi aba eno ntwato isi no ni security e bon ho ban ade achi yen so no yesa yi ni nyina firi ho ni nyina ye intimidation process
obi amon ho ba
ni nyina ye intimidation process ye subject mamene into ye can yetia ye friend say ne fa hodie so enu ti ene ye ka say da bi asem no esese court ye kodu court na court ka say okay Ablekuma North no esese is marshal say koye elections ne foforo e wo police station du baako du mienu du nsia ye ni problem bia na o si NPP for say 24-hour economy na dende na so wono angasa wote hai onim se 24-hour economy e scam onim dada enya me na meka Ghana maburu bia ni because the NDC for eba power no omo manifesto no omo anko ni nyina wo 24-hour economy omo ye big boss e wo 16 regions big boss akese pa 24-hour economy game changer formula 133 ejuma baako enipa miensa 3 shift that is the impression mu create che Ghana mabunu enu nti na Ghana mabunu koto abama wo mu enu na yehu ya na enya na yehu essence o mu ba ye no obi a wo se wo di be create more jobs enu nti ejuma ewo ebi a wa yi enipa empon ebi be kwa anopa ebi be kwa wi ebi be kwa anadwo wo ba ye you are first ade a wo ye ne se wo issue statement se enkofo a MPP afọ madwuma ye terminate wo mu nyina contract me no ka say
after 7th December
minimo bia why ye adwuma wa bam since 2017 ya yinadi enu ti sa asem na omuka no frakadam
that's correct but let now mo de buy ne de na after 7th December but
me no ka say nipa almost 30,000 ya yi omadi omutifie na wo ye sa de en wie ye no Ghana fo ya yi omadi na wo ye sa de en nyina wie ye no wakwagina baabi se obeye 24-hour economy ena mibusa Ghana ni bia se ena nwumrei ebo 12 am ana 1 am onko DVL nko hwese ye bia na o ena nwumrei ebo 12 ana 1 am ana even 6 pm onko DVL ana passport office nko hwese ye bia na enu tu o man kase nim se eye frakadam eye ntro eye scam ena o mas scam Ghana mabunu.
All right.
Etu omu nim dada enya fe no obetena beka se ena Ghana beyond the end enya ne ka kan se omu fa o se enya oyo no omu nyan dada eni futrofia o mato agu Ghana mabunu ni
dada magere
yeah
opes scam abai NPP abai yes NDC enya NPP we are different two political parties altogether. There's one thing I like about the NDC and say the policy be bad we call something dialogue. Aben bia wonim se na ye dialogue bia o aban papa ofa meboana aben bia wotina tables wo fresh stakeholders ye metena se ye mbombo se na ye be 24-hour economy policy no dwuma bia no o aban papa and compare to your government free education mo de buy even dialogue kula money stakeholders grant and say enti me and dialogue enti na jigu ye no planting for food and job
free education ni jigu
ajigu ye wo fa na won kai ajigu ye papa
aseme na kan sa
oh onu onim say free
education na nkwala passing sohwe the highest no comparing to years we say ajigu
ye onu amu ni say ajigu ye
ana connecting passing sohwe sa
ajen sohwe passing kwani ye kan wa say mo
na free education dey yeah free results about you very good we say ajigu
yes na okay
na free education results na you
certain things in Oko university no who lectures for no more kasa chere say the kind of product omunya out of this free education mo it is not something you can even write home about ono onim abanya o catch say planting for food and job ye hu ni kuro mo ejo so timi ebu ekure bi ase o timi ebu omo agric minister ba ho beto board ye
timi ebu wona ofri
wona me viri wona me ti ankasa omo agric minister e ba ho onya abotere nya abotere me nka me die wona meti
na wona ofri
wona say me yanwani ba wona meti ankasa
let what na wache eno anu no a yanko
omo agric minister e ba ho e be to board ye di ba ministry urefi ni na urefi sa nyama we ni na you are talking about say NDC aban ye the 24 economy by a scam. Sure, let me tell you something. There is a difference between the NDC and the NPP. There is a vast difference between these two political parties. Tutubutuma Banwe, Yehumo, Yembaye Wagana ha, Frakadam, slogans, Uba slogans, and they are good at that. Lectures are kesie. A whole doctor, wonya body in crata economy mu. So only wale Adam Smith, no one fan Adam Smith. You need to obey. You send that to junk status. You are here talking about a 24-hour economy policy. Whatever. In fact, many amayati has here Oma buy no munya buy papa. Oma buy no. Now they lose touch with the economy. They lose touch with what Ghanaians. Touch, you can't touch her. On money for payment, no more lose control. Yeah, as at 19th December, I know kind of that time, and I can say is declare Ablekuma North election. They need to provide security for Ablekuma North election. What were they waiting for? Now more trying. Now more trying will be a visionary. So on brand number provide security. Emma is no find declare election. And that's another more trying. That's another more trying. Driver, what ye? As I'm okay na easy same na. No say the way is your front. Makachiro said the law is the supreme authority of this state. Go to die ho. Say all grievances be against the ECR, against the NDC. Go to court. The famous saying of the NPP. Uyemuye oyakura, go to court. Eza na omoka. Bibiye beye obia, go to court. It will move if court. Fena mehu. Osoro ma mini hobium. Nti ya vile musuru court ko. And yes mama ye die bi said na mon kasa na osoro ma me na boa mo. Na ye ni mafunyo marking sa. Court Supreme Court dan key na e woni bottom. Asemba ye early morning court da nyam bi ye pafunyo market begina don ano. So what are you people waiting for? Someone you say the is yakan. Mon kasa na mo call IPAC meeting na mo deliberating on the date. Say na rerun of the other police station. I feel the mumba betena bonti. I'm catch they say yanjan to Musa. Someone jan to moi. Go to court. Go to court. You see what for one match I see.
What in the so mako?
I so what are they? What are their beef? So what court are they? Na yawo how bium. Any day now say bium.
One man say more manipulate is.
I manipulate what easy. I did my catch they say easy is not fit for a purpose. Are you getting me? Easy composed by Apiahene Bosman Asari. Formed by a Kufuado. It's not fit for a purpose.
Mo easy na mo wa bonus so ba that should be as go ba say petitioners be in normal court. Na easy go through e be kasa mo share na mo yi yo.
Debbie.
Are you aware?
Debbie.
Because mo national chairman aka. It's the same way. Time a Charlotte say one NPP opposition.
National chairman even concern Ghanaians are Ghana do makoma so kasa assembly.
Electoral Commission.
Are you getting me?
Me who adie bia o mai. But mo say when no my election Nana Asani Tano be catch na wa hasa Asani Tano yi. Election na ye be kono. Do obe win no. Obe win to the extent say wa obe lose no. Unya bibi nkan. Ye bia ya no. Ye bia Asani Tano be catch na Magjaro ka no kro.
About
wa meka. Na Asani Tano be catch na Magjaro sama o ka e say na no kro. Me say about one year 2024 no. Mobo yisu so sa yisu no be ye den yisi ntimi nya hwe na de obe win no obe win ama de obe lusu no ganya samanka Asani agabi ati
Magari about to 2024 election 2024
Asani Tano me business partner no
2024 election was an election between Ghanaians and the NPP. I get it. There is no way the EC can do anything. Manipulation be anywhere EC.
That's what me vet.
What chat?
Medade.
Konto mama nato. George Minko. And the other one chow cry. Mark, me carry trouble. Come now, we share. And I'm saying, Musa, Nipa no Bell, no name so much say, is need to mean your own.
Oh, young was she. And do you believe the crowd? So, oh, yeah, be
exactly. Tisan Capobas, imagine ye be easy way. I come down manipulate ya NPP.
Hey, Asani Tano.
Na yakwa win 2020 election NDC winning.
At that time, there's so many positions, because the political understanding the or the Juma the NDC. It is said we're so much to be wow.
No pledge say minjira finfin.
Menkaza.
Then sana wo pack up
the Mese, Upe Juma the bois. And one summer what kind of one more sum. What they are the American. It's a Menkaza.
But one here
oh, there be Menkaza.
Oh, yeah, the amount running the girl. What the answer? Mark, you see, truth of the matter, I say, the echo, Mamenchia, Madam Fubako, the head of corporate communication, NLA.
Yeah. Ah, Chris Duga.
Mark,
Yetiano pa Chris. Kona ko bi so dame. Chris Duga. Be very careful. Yetiao anope Chris Duga. The minute kwa bako kan Belami.
I don't hear my name ni no.
Or the Chris Belami Dugan.
That's right.
Aha. Okay.
Chris baby I will be amateur. Oh, Mark, you see NPP omomodus operandi no. Odwen ho a wonte ase o. Di omo ye nyina no. I chire be call round sa aba besi omo ankasa omo na so omo said di omo ye no. They were just doing something out of nothing. And what baffles me is that they are able to put a story out there for their supporters to believe say a true. And we actually a friend said that a buyer once the anke beto
I will say be 16.
Omo sure omo boss say they will go to their constituency to educate them and tell them say E11 no and yes sir there be almost omo ko catch omo say 11 omo sign the aba
omo
shebo some shebo some come constituency ko educate omo say 11 and omo the aba back one kasa wadafo owura ntim fodwo and o kan wo fidie aso say they will go and educate their constituents say 11 no and omo sign the aba
amena me yen interview
we are interview your kan ye no
and I mean, say
as part of they want their constituents to understand. They say 11 no so called Mahamas were year free honor, and then this is what more year free honor. And one or more sign the abandon and look upon the 8 times more. And so they will go and tell their people.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Most of them are buying taxes and hipu so and manjuma guye. He first companies are who they run away from the country. And now, people are they are running back into the country, and the amount of investment they are bringing. When the city was appreciating, they started making noise. After your friend is saying, so D level set 4 taxes in the banner. What would the almost account? Where your press conference, different press conference. Almost say now things are better. The city is appreciating. Inflation is coming down. So what is your reason for bringing us another tax again? Idea. See the minister say I appreciate you. I must say and your friend is saying gerrymandering. Now you contractors car. You release the car. And what I do, Papa. Who person and do some now what abana bonnet. I do, Papa. E-levy. George. E-levy.
When they will support you,
me support you. Me say George, me support George. Me catch you say George. Me support you E-levy. Me support you E-levy.
Oh, 1%.
Yeah, against it. Me can say when they proposed 1.75%, it was too high. As we speak, E-levy, it will come back in the near future because we are now into electronics, and a time will come. A juma is through electronics. And yes, you cannot eliminate a E-levy from our lives going forward. Free him.
Electricity.
Oh, electricity. PRC.
And tumu and get tax.
I know. Because I'm a conclude.
Nana conclude.
No, me patch. George, you won't do. No, me can say 1.75% of E-levy was Giacomo first started 0.5. NPP NDC be ifi ho no mama ka wa ha se ka me nkwa nkomo anyi afi ho anka mo kropon direct ne nkoma sa mahama care no omodi aba no omo direct nkom na emboa obia eno aboa NPP aboa NDC it will enter here today nti me ka say I support because you see baby I see na appreciate ekodi petrol so atia baby me I am happy in the sense time na me turn 20 liters 190 something. After me turn 160 something or 150 something. It means I've saved so much. It is me contribute to 4 cities out of.
But I dare back when we say fuel. On you can say ultimate predicting.
Yes.
And it is yes, up and down. And it's not because a fuel cost a buffer. Oh yeah, by men you use our political.
You see, but you see,
a question men use
and the daho. Say, come and do no. It is NPP when they are. YMBC was anchored on Bay and Ombutia Sakan. They would levy us at all.
Okay.
Now, you understand?
0302257902 0302257902 and a 0302243540. Mami, do I do it? Mr. Patrol Bay 1 minute to be now of a baby. Machi? Yes, I better than you.
Dr. Ning and Tom too. In fact, I can come at board. But I will go to and I'm with our person and then I call president. Yes, baby, I'm still. And I can that's the one, and we anything my now. When you say goodbye analysis to that Mawa. In the fact, my people, Ghana, William Katama, the preposition never generally go for you. Now, my young power anything. And Mike, because myself will not be maybe answer for 2,000 more. That is washable. Of a penny, washable. You live in a for your yourself, every time. And then about my 50 for your refuse bank on Omunye. And nobody knows who the trouble, and nobody will see there be a conditionality.
Mamma Vanessa to a match. Yes, sir. You go.
Only a my journal and I make a safe dome quadenya. Mammy Fanti, am Papa, my DJ Deputy Director of Election, or pay why my Papa Ablekuma, Yen Sabeka, Mandali, Yamia Dumwa, 26 Yana me Papa, Basulis Mubabwame, why? Yo, Kaka, me can say. Omukom wanitum na say Asani Tano or NDC aye boni baby aye na waso ko NPP nye enti na sabi monya some few percentage in the national election sabi ya bo president kapua sabi yes na na do wo sabi obi an cause of can you see and we just say odo
Yeva do dia over about the top for 1 minute. Yanko.
Magdali.
Yes, sir.
Frank Naro ni o domini na meyo.
Okay.
Magdali anopai de before abaso. Na me fa of the cases na me tia chairman Joe, as my communication officer. Na me sempo the force o mo mfese ni se ba bi man no abre yan.
Eti chairman Joe dada day.
Oh, dada onya ba bi o
Magdali.
Send your Joe Abreya.
Omo pe jo nhwe na me kwa dem ni so ma pe bia ama na go se dada.
Na bi omunya onya hwe. Papa ida so call radio so ko TV so be sin na nyina. Se bi am friend nka hwe ngo tire no Magdalene. Ebe ye wo de fa ho ji Magdalene fa ho ji. Hwe omampani me se Ghana abato we. Ye je so fa so wa sa so nya heaven. Omampani ene de ye mba na omo akutro SS na omo be ko university no. First year students for no. And you're free, omampani diaba. And they have come to stay. And the student loan you're free. 70 million, 150 million, more than times 2. Ghana for your way, your bank. Abama Ghana for your home toys.
Okay, Mammy Fan, me bacho bache.
Yeah, what happened?
Yet Nyamia dom yetio.
Me didn't decay now for Bosoma Sacred. I've been praying my book promote home. Maybe I'm not on pray to tune. I want to meet you to see her. Mammy,
now, why the cattle are not on pray to you?
I don't mean I was on to tune.
Oh, but you're
not me, we are bra.
And you're no credit. Or the Casa Mitio, Casa, you're no credit, Casa Mitio. I say, now what Casa man, you're no crowd say, I don't break with you, know, do you?
Man challenging me. Never get me, Uber catch me. That's why I catch me, I don't pay to you, but you, Mimi say, make it, Mika.
And I'm not on bread and ammo, or they can say.
Michigan and Copolia, I mean, check on a map and in John Money Masama. One year this year, Yamishan, Chat my young can't be before. Our chance off.
Okay, my father, match.
Me also, but you want to say Mr. McDerry.
Mr. Nukras, I Yamiado, my uncle.
Nemo Kaswa, the MP, what to two, and I'm a boy.
Aye.
What say? How I could say. It's in the container, and it's one food, and
I can't call for banners soon defending, and it's not two, and the end of credit.
And Yano Crescent call for banners, and Yano Crescent. Nemu pe ana wa body go nyame ema ne emfa ne crazy ama tori ki ebunu ema na no nyina papa e wantimi anka ho hwe eti sa ma me ne de e me won wasa wo se wo ya wase na me da obetu sutu no eno na me hebe bia afika ni afa ma me chia me bra Asani Tano na me chia me bra bi na me so ma pani won ka ju asama agia hawa ana owura eye Ivan Samu on kan na mcha wa papa si wo so dare opani ka sie eya na mi nyanu NPP no be na platform ke siwi no mu tu egu ganie seni envini excellent John Damani Mahama ene ni penifo research mo titiri wo meya na ye me nwanwa ene nyanu me ko university free first year ye ti o mu school fees amamu person with disability for o mo ko university ye ti o mu school fees di amamu again na omo epeso omo ekatre enti sa that na ye tia ni ye dia ko tia e kaboni a omo boto wo krono kata se sha omo dia ko kro my Ghana omo pesi ko dum so a ento tie penji ye ti nkomu no omo pesi omo tia na ye beka tro so omo nyina omo promo pro system omo be tia se to ne dia ko tia kaboni na omo tia no na ye fresh obi
may I say if last one last one okay match
Mejo so
Yeto yanko.
Chairman Magdi.
Yes, sir.
Mini tutupachi. Ashima suba kanable. Masumo do mekwa binya. Ibutu taifa. Branch ya PSC nkoma mewofa Asani Tano. Bra, ochidia mkunyakupo nshira wate. Nkukure kanti ya sewonye. Sawe NDC niya. Enseneo eyepa yekra yepe ododo na what share senko waji membership card oh bra of amisiro why unyansa uni nyansa dodo yedi nyawo no ncha jo masha ashama na chema jo ama ge uni pa wache de bet iguso ayeche 24-hour economy yesterday wa petu adao ni nyane di stress free fees policy about weekend students are testify say
okay may I say ana yedi AC enya me pa ochena yebesai ehia I mean ko bibia ho may I say that
Abusuafo enti ensɛm no ɛna yɛkɔ akɔtie aba no. Ba no kwasɛm ewom ni sɛ no kwasɛm a ewom ni sɛ MPP a yɛnim sisie yi ten sɛ sisie no yɛna yɛ appointed the Electoral Commission. Enti for that matter no ɛwɔ sɛ Electoral Commission no so ɔmpɛw ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ den ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ deɛ yɛpɛ. But sisie ma megye mensa te hɔ yi ɔno nso heat bi ahyɛ ase ɛɛfa no heat bi ɛbobɔ kɔ ma megye mensa so. Na heat no nyinaa ɛne sɛ ɔmbɛkae a nsɛn NDC national chairman Yewura Asiedu Nketia akɔtena Joy News na anyɛ Joy News nkwa even watena Onua TV I'm making emphatically clear say the Electoral Commission no ɔmbɛsake ma megye mensa Bosman ya wasare bɛkɔ Samuel Tete and the other people a ɔmudi commission anim ɔmbɛkɔ. And me mega mitway I strongly agree with him because anya afei NDC for ababan mu ɛna mo Electoral Commission no mo bɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɔmbɛka sɛ yɛmfa favor NDC for which means mo no akwai sɛ de bia no you don't protect the dignity of the Electoral Commission as an independent body. You rather protect your personal gains. Your personal gains. The mumu benya so mu be maintain mu offices no na mo pay. But to maintain and protect the dignity of what? Of the Electoral Commission there as a board and as an independent body there. And we have Yamide say NPP for so omudi bi yom. Yamide say NPP for one kasa atnasi who say the Electoral Commission na the do in 2020 Oba ebe declare results about 4 consecutive times presidential per year results. An NPP for one man mubosi so yene ya wini yene Electoral Commission declare obi entimin country and all those kind of enyemano. And then people for atmosphere who say no, we na sana the incompetency of the Electoral Commission. Omointimenye jumani ye. Omointimenye jumani ye. Omanye jumani ye. Ajuma omodi shomunsa. Omanye de. Omanye ni ye. And it is sad. It is really sad. Sama miji mensa. And then the boss ma ya wasaro ni Samuel Tetenum. They are there always to what? To see say or more protect or seat. But they don't think about the what? The commission. And the Ablekuma North constituency ni there. MPP for Mupeu is in a Canada. You will go for rerun. You will go for rerun and nothing else can be changed. Nothing else can be changed. Because one people for Mungini Pansi Obieo. Say mo and a more abaimu and ankasasem with tomorrow. Come we catch NDC for go to court. Go to court. And there's a book of court. You be ready to free maba. You be ready to free maba. You be ready to be free maba. Na news be a poppy up for my news feed, my main kind. Na yenshe. Or say you're a President Mahama. If you are because of Papa will you be a man at time for a look stranded. You're a John Mahama man at time for a look very stranded. They say Omujina be. Or say Mahama appoints former Bomia aide. Being Bomia aide or being as senior presidential staffer. Former Bomia what aide. As President John Mahama has appointed Rosemond Obin, previously an aide to former NPP flag bearer Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia as senior presidential staffer. The appointment confirmed by My Joy News GH places Obin within the government communications office under Minister Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, being resigned from the New Patriotic Party days before the December 20. Okay. Enti, we chese, you are John Mahama by no. Oh no. So who saw one minor one jumpa? So who say oh minor one jumpa? So who say a bino? Bibi nkoye. Mami, our appointee. Na niyama nkoye our party ni me read the article na obeti ase. Ode ma me read kakra na tie. O say Obin resigned from the New Patriotic Party days before the December 2024 elections. Now she said, "Ofri party nemu before say beto about to join the ruling National Democratic Congress." Her transition aligns within other high-profile political defection between Ghana's two dominant parties since 1992. Labeled as a betrayal by NPP members, being publicly criticized Dr. Bawumia following her defection on GH1 State on Affairs program. Okay, of Affairs program in Intimameno or resigning, no more a bonichi. We betray Bawumia, why but senke MPP and come emphasis upon a MPP. And as a NDC, they will be free to call MPP. Because there is no way they will give her that high appointment. Thinking say or NDC ni still now Burman chair and they don't know the reasons why I was a big money position. But give a John Mahama there. Or so obi wa baimu na say nipano enye de was or ya on one kasa a bedding. Obemasa o say nipa yewura John Mahama nkofo mo ye de boni na no. Obaye onyanye vindictive for. And see I quite guide the young Monswan and Dina Kugumi. So oko national thanks and giving national praise and thanksgiving service. As a crowd eko from Farm Mahama and the kai kahun. But mami ejina live television so edi papa Jumaten. You see, enema bebree akoswa. You are John Mahama do vindictive in this animal no fine yasem. It tells him say democracy is growing in Africa. Democracy is growing in Ghana. It NPP for my dream bonnie and never be sometimes I'm doing moonchai nembomu moonchai. But it's an ano Eugene Boachenchi me penasampa minyanti interview no. But headline na me who you must see Eugene Boachenchi see or bompa is Mahama be failing. You see, who opposition? That's all you say women failing na Ghana from to Abama wo party na bra. What's a memobo? Papa because senka obompaye ma ban ni koya enka so tima ho beto enensia na top petrol 1 liter MPP abens 1 liter 16 cedis na yin na de to me nko mega metie mitumi ka kwotena filling station me sa nya me nko na beto embo mani se bi MPP na me NDC ni kwa de wo ho no no modi ma it is o man yi ya enkofo bi omo bedin da wo so as a minister as former MP no sa bedin ne so beti ama wo so sika ho ato no etaya mo mandwa adwempa emfa mo man no nja se anya me party ne wo so etia ka me kwanka party no omo feli na omo mfa me party bra mi wa party so ba wontimi nye de wo so ye NDC for MPP for atena so for more than 7 good years e dia no mo ye no kroma etia ka no kra kire mo muntie e ka no kra kire mo muntie Tibu Chentry, Sansam Naka, no Yadri, Papa me bupa, Manijo, the Bia can quarry. But this time around, you goof. This time around, you goof long time. Yes, so Munya Kunyana Mugi granting interview among cancer, my idea of minor. Big nap, baby papa, the Munjai since Semna Emboa, and Semayan Titimum Papa, Moon Sem Quanamukam. fa comment to like share na foforo nyi behwe makra o. Bidia na mega. Bye bye.